Welcome to part 2, guys. You might be thinking to yourself, what's different about part 2 to part 1? This is a Euro-nymph rod. No, I haven't converted. I'm just curious about the rod. So this is a 10-foot 308 rod. I've just got one 4mm tungsten bead nymph on there. I've got no idea what I'm doing. It's got a sider on there. I've lent this rod off a friend as it's his backup rod. He started with this rod and he said, go out and try it and see what you think. I've literally got no idea what I'm doing here, so I'll be making up as I go. All right, come along for the ride and let's see what happens. It's a very soft rod. So from my understanding, all he said is point and shoot, get tight. He said if you can get the fly down and get tight, then you're in the zone. And if you're not tight, you won't feel the bite. So we'll give it a shot and see what happens. All right, so I've got an hour to fish with this thing before I got to head back to the car. If I can get one fish on it, I'll be impressed. Which is not a very good stretch to be nymphing on. Dead still. We'll go up further where it's moving a bit. Here we go. This is like a nice one for it. God, it is sensitive. I can feel it hit every rock. I reckon you'll feel the bite, alright? I'm just going off what I've seen people do on YouTube too, so I've got no idea what I'm doing here. I get the concept of it, I really do, but it's so strange to cast. I don't know if the fly I'm using is just way too heavy for a beginner. I don't know, someone get in the comments section for me. Is this too big of a nymph to be learning with? I know it's about depth and stuff too, but it's pretty deep there. Oh, I thought that was a fish then. Just got tight on me. I don't know. I think it's more about you feel the bite rather than getting tight. My brother's father-in-law has gotten into this euronymphing and he was mind blown. He went out with a mate who knows what he's doing. He said, you fish that with a dry dropper how you normally would. So he fished it and I think he pulled 2 out of the run and walked through the water and everything, and then the fella went behind him with the Euro rod and pulled about 6 fish out of the same run. Water he'd just walked through too. I think that sort of sold him on it. Look at the size of that carp there. It's got to be a carp. 2 of them. Yep. They're almost blue. Can't wait to get a bite and know what it feels like. Oh, just had a hit. Just had a hit. You can definitely feel when it's a fish. I can see him in there, he's only little. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Might get him. Oh, it's a start. I've got a hit. There's got to be a fish in there. I mean, there's fish in there. Oh, there goes that fish. He just spooked downstream. It's crazy, I can see right in there, and I know he's only little, but I couldn't see him. I mean, you can actually see what's going on though, like, you can see why people, like, when you get good at it, like, it's like, you know, when you have a dry dropper and your dropper's only going at a certain depth the whole time, this you can, you know, let it get down there and... Oh, I think I got a hit as soon as that went in then. Oh, there is a fish there. I can see him. I reckon that fish hit my nymph then. Oh, he just had another hit. Come on, catch him. Fluff that up. Alright, I've got 15 minutes to try and get it done. Just had a battery and memory card swap, so don't want to miss me catching me first one on Euro because my camera died. Alright, let's try and get it done. Oh, that was a hit. Right. So I've had 3 opportunities now and I've fluffed them all up. See if we can get it done in this little run here. It looks pretty good. Just lost me fly, running out of time. Let's see how we go here. Oh, don't know if that was a fish or a bit of bark. Well everyone, that's the end of part 2. Euronymphing. Didn't hate it. It's definitely a lot different to conventional fly fishing. Wouldn't say it's quite as enjoyable casting, but I can see how it is so effective. Getting the nymph down into the hot spot and bouncing along the bottom. Definitely was a very, felt like a real novice, you know, with a fly rod in my hand, which felt very strange, but it was good. I'm glad I gave it a go. That concludes part 2 of this little trip. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support, and tight lines everyone.